Welcome to TBTVSport and to New Cuthbury for this FA Cup second round qualifying tie between Wimborne Town and Torquay United. Okay, let's get straight into it. Wimborne Town currently played 4 games in the Southern League Division 1 South and are sitting third. Today's visitors ply their trade 2 divisions above in the Vanarama National League South, where they played 9 matches and also sitting third. If you are unaware, which is highly unlikely, there is a massive link between these 2 clubs, and it's this guy.
He's looking for Banyan. Sells! Torquay United are close to the promised land. A 2-goal advantage with 15 minutes to go. They can start dreaming. Tim Sills, the man in the mask.
Yep, Wimborne's manager is a bona fide Torquay legend, so let's have a little chat with him. One online article from 2010 describes you in this manner. On first acquaintance, you could be forgiven for mistaking Tim for a solicitor or perhaps a company executive. Some 13 years on and looking back, how accurate was that description?
Well, yeah, it could have been worse. Could have been an accountant. Apologies to all the accountants out there. But yeah, I think that's people love the angle of the fact that I used to be a footballer with a degree. So because I had a brain, yeah, they probably thought I was a solicitor or something. But yeah, interesting, because I'm constantly dressed as a PE teacher, as my wife says. So I'd probably go more along the lines with that one now.
I gather that you were the only player in the squad at Plainmoor to have a university degree. Did that raise any eyebrows in the changing room? Was it almost an insurance policy for your future? And is it a path you'd recommend today for any aspiring footballers?
Yeah, in terms of it raising eyebrows, no, I try to keep words to 2 syllables or less. No, I'm kidding, of course, but it's becoming more and more common, which is great. It was for me something that I had 2 parents who were teachers, I had brothers who were teachers, and education was massively important. So I was very fortunate that I managed to get a degree behind me, but also, build up a career in football and then eventually go professional. And it's definitely something I would recommend to players to even look at when they're professional doing it. They get so much spare time at times, although that's becoming slightly different now. But yeah, you can do it part-time when you're kind of still playing football. And it's hard to get in that mentality to do it, but you can do it, and it sets you up brilliantly for the rest of what's to come.
In 136 appearances for Torquay, you were sent off once. Apparently, it was a controversial second yellow card for diving against your old club, Aldershot. Come on, was it a dive?
Absolutely not. No, I mean, yeah, I think I've been accused a couple of times in my career of diving, very harshly. But yeah, my only sending off, and ironically against Aldershot, who was my other sort of great love as a player, and I had scored in that game as well. But yeah, for me, Stonewall penalty, and I'm sure if there was video footage, which thankfully there's not, it would back it up.
Okay, my final question. At 40, you started your managerial career up the road at Anworthy United. At 44, you're a year into your Wimborne Town reign. Where would a 50-year-old Tim Sills like to be?
Oh, interesting. Well, ideally, Wimborne Town in the, you never know, in the Football League, what's that, 6 years? But why not, I mean, yeah, just enjoying it, I think is the main thing. That's, when I came into it, I never knew if I'd even enjoy it. And the fact it's been such a roller coaster, and I've had so much success and good times already, makes me feel very blessed. So if I can still feel like that at 50, then yeah, I'll be buzzing.
Summariser today, former Wimborne Town striker Tom Killick. Good afternoon, Tom. This is going to be a great occasion, whatever the result, I would think.
Yeah, I think Wimborne will obviously be hoping that they can spring a big upset, but if nothing else, they'll be hoping that it can be a really sort of competitive game, and that they're in it for as long as possible, and the crowd go home sort of thinking that it was a really good occasion for them. So I think that's the way they'll be approaching it.
For such a big occasion for Wimborne Town, I thought I'd get a few predictions, and I think you'll be able to tell who supports who.
What a great day for Wimborne Town Football Club. This is absolutely what we're looking for. Everybody enjoying themselves, and as long as we have a great game, I don't suppose it's going to matter too much to anybody. But my prediction, 2-1 to Wimborne. Well, if it's a draw, we'll take it down to Torquay as well, in front of a bigger crowd. But here, everybody enjoy themselves, enjoy the game, as we will. Thank you so much.
So my name's Lee. I reckon it'll be 2-1 Wimborne. Jack, 3-1 Wimborne.
Matt, 2-1 Wimborne. I'm TBTV.
Up the boys. 5-0 Torquay.
Fred Disley, and I'll predict 3-1 to Torquay. What do your prediction?
Judy, 2-1 Wimborne.
Pete, 2 each.
My name's Hazel, and I think that we're going to win Torquay 4-1.
Yeah, Claire, and I think we'll go for 3-1.
How about you, young man?
Josh, 3-1 Torquay. Sure. My name's Lewis McGuigan. I'm calling 2-1 home win from Wimborne. My name is Conor McGuigan. I'm going to go for 3-2 home win for the Magpies. Come on, the boys. Come on, the boys. Love it.
My name is George Nixon, and the score will be 2-1 Torquay.
Okay. What about your younger brother behind you?
Younger brother?
Hey! Can't say that, has he?
I think it's going to be 3-1.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. There was a real feel-good factor before the match, and I got in a bit of banter with the fans behind the goal, who love my trainers.
Realistically, Tom, what sort of chance do Wimborne have today?
Like I said, I think if they can start well, that's going to be key to it. It will certainly prevent Torquay from getting their noses in front. I think if they can do that, the longer the game goes on, the more confidence that they'll gain.
Okay, it's match time. Let's get going. Wimborne started exceptionally well and created the first chance of the match.
Was headed away from Jenkins Davis. Wimborne, good possession. A shot into the area. Fantastic save. This was almost an early goal. Bedford with the skills. What a start for Wimborne. Through the right hand side. This is an opportunity. A long ball into off the crossbar, and did it cross the line? The offside flag is up, so that we're not going to get that conundrum.
A very quick early shout out to my roving cameraman Luke, who's got some brilliant shots today for you. Hope you enjoy them.
This one's coming into the penalty area, but well
Stobbs
headed away.
Delivery, good header away, still back with Torquay. It was Beale who headed it clear. Stobbs gets another chance. His crosses low and deflects. Opportunity to shoot and to score, and the opening goal from Brett McGavin gives Torquay United the early lead here. Wimborne's hard work gets a little bit harder now. They've got more to do. A well-worked goal, and it's Wimborne Town 1, Torquay United 1.
I just feel that Wimborne will feel that it's a reasonable clearance to the first ball that's come in, but they haven't got out quick enough to the person on the edge of the box, haven't put enough pressure on the ball, and it's a fairly routine finish. Wimborne will be disappointed that, as I say, they didn't get out to him more aggressively and more quickly, and probably could have been prevented.
Stobbs delivery to the back post, a downward header is ruled offside. It was a free header for Ross Marshall, and Wimborne perhaps a little fortunate that the flag has gone up there to save them from being too behind here. Torquay looking very strong at the moment. Torquay lead by a goal to nil, scored by Brett McGavin. Jarvis, this is a nice ball forward, and this is an opportunity for Stobbs. The keeper's got to watch his position. Stobbs' shot is into the bottom left-hand corner, and Torquay have upped their game in the last 5 or 10 minutes. That is a second goal. Stobbs makes it 2, and Wimborne Town made it in for a long afternoon. Wimborne 0, Torquay 2.
But it's important they don't let their heads drop now. You know, they're in a very difficult situation, but now's the time to show some real character, keep fighting, just keep making life as difficult as possible for Torquay.
Here come Wimborne Town, 2 behind, and hopeful to stir something up here. Could be an opportunity to shoot for Neil. It's a good low shot which is saved with a good safe pair of hands by the keeper from the left hand side into the near post. Oh, an opportunity goes begging. Sam Jackson with a header, Jack Lovell with the touch. Between them they couldn't find the back of the net. Wimborne knock at the door but can't find the target. It's still Wimborne 0, Torquay 2. Here Torquay are 2 goals up. Jarvis takes an effort from distance, and White calms it down. Ball picked up by Ben Satterley. He's fouled going forward. Takes the quick free kick quickly. Could be an opportunity for Harry Baker. Shot goes down the boundary. Referee says no. Referee is adamant that is not a penalty. From my position, I thought it might be. Tom, what did you think?
Yeah, could easily have been given. I looked at the linesman straight away because he had a great angle, and it was one where perhaps he could have helped the referee out, but it may be that he wasn't convinced either. But certainly it was a very worthwhile shout.
As was the case at the start of the first half, the start of the second half saw Wimborne Town with a first chance. Matt Neal firing just wide.
Eventually Torquay get it back, but here's another chance. Bedford, that is a nice touch out of the right hand side to score it. What can he do? The cross comes in, it's a good one, it's a good defensive header away from Ross Marshall, and that was a good looking attack from Wimborne Town, who've got it back down the right hand side. Player 1-2, here's an opportunity. The cross is good to the near post, and it's over the top, appealing for a corner. That was a good flick touch at the near post, and at the back post it's been put over by Matt Neal. And it's a free kick out on the right hand side. Neil delivers it into the area, deflects just wide.
The Magpies were certainly having the best of the second half so far, but Torquay always had that threat down the other end.
And suddenly Wimborne are reminded that Torquay are very much a threat.
It goes without saying, but today was the absolute best atmosphere I've witnessed at New Cuthbury since it opened. About a minute after coming on as a substitute, Harry Morgan and the Torquay number 9 had a clash of heads.
Morgan's first contribution was to foul Jarvis, and he may have come out of that badly himself, so both physios on.
That's Wimborne's third substitute as well, so you don't...
It's 3 from 7 in the FA Cup. Even though you're allowed extra subs on the bench, you can't bring any extra ones on.
An unbelievable shame. Sort of leave them down to 10 men. It's just really bad luck, I think, for Wimborne that's happened to them. Harry seemed to be on very unsteady legs as he went off. I just feel there was no way that he could continue. But again, somehow Wimborne have got to regroup now and just see if they can, reassert the momentum that they had before the stoppages.
This is Bedford going forward for Wimborne Town. The edge of the penalty on the D, takes a shot. Oh, onto the roof of the net.
Brilliant run. When he gets going, Jez, he's got a very low centre of gravity, very difficult to stop.
Matt Neal with a corner for Wimborne Town from the left-hand side is a low one. It's shot is saved brilliantly. I think it might have been the number 3 Jackson who took the shot, and it was the best save he's had to make, Reece Lovett, to keep that out.
That's an exceptional save, because he's again saw it really late, and just an unbelievable reaction and a really strong hand. It's just so unfortunate for Wimborne, because he's been good today, but that was so close.
Bedford long range shot wide of the target by a couple of yards.
They can be proud of how they played in the second half so far. I've been really impressed with them.
We're in the 82nd minute, and Wimborne have been down to 10 men due to that Morgan injury for about 10 minutes or so. Cliff Pledge has gone over for an update to another match, and this Warmer Flies is getting on my wick. But here's the third goal. Bert White gets his leg on Lapsley's shot, but the ball cruelly loops up and dips under the crossbar into the back of the net for Wimborne Town 0, Torquay United 3. A couple of minutes later, Torquay were through for a fourth. To the disappointment of the Torquay fans, the water bottle, who'd been substituted on for the linesman, had given offside.
Lapsley got the third goal. Torquay on the edge of the area take a long range shot which hits the crossbar. Lewis's effort hit the crossbar.
Yeah, I mean, it's always the icing on the cake, isn't it? A cup run. Everyone knows that Wimborne's priority is to get promoted. They've got so much going for them in terms of the facility here. They've got great support, and they're putting together a really good squad, it would appear. So, their big deal is just getting out of the league, getting back into the Southern Premier, and and the way that they've got everything set up here, I'm sure they'll have ambitions beyond that, and why not? It's easy to say that they're 2 leagues higher, which they are, but on top of that, they're a full-time team. So you could easily be playing aside, from that league who are not full-time. So it definitely adds something to it, because the fitness levels and the organisation levels are going to be much higher. So it's a big enough task playing a team 2 leagues higher, but to play then a team that are also full-time just does really accentuate the difficulty of it. So, as I say, a lot for Wimborne to be positive about, I think, today.
And that was that. The giant killing wasn't to be there, but Wimborne Town have got so much to be proud of. An incredible 1,852 attendance, 2 sets of very happy fans, and a performance to be proud of. My thanks goes to Wimborne Town, Torquay United, all the fans, all the players, Lukey Boy on the roving camera, and not forgetting Cliff and Tom on the commentary. Cheers guys. If you enjoyed this, do us a favour, share it out and subscribe to the channel. See ya.